Lost by Miller, first down, Minutemen. Then up the middle, Lexington going to run the ball. It was hard to run on Newman. They've got a great defensive team year in, year out. Their defense was awfully good again today. But West Sedgwick runs hard for about 3 or 4 here. Then a bit of controversy early on. Nate Miller picks up 5. I actually thought he had the first down on this run, but they mark him just short, never even measured. Then on 4th down, Miller stuffed again, and again, they don't even measure. They just give the ball to Newman. Coach Don Tanny can hardly believe they didn't get a measurement at least, let alone the first down mark. But it's first down going the other way for Sterling Newman. The Lexington defense terrific all day. Phillip Brown and Nathan Barnard make the tackle right here. Then it's Casey Kettleson coming up big on the defense again. Kettleson the big hit, forcing a 4th down. Lexington failed on their 4th down. Newman would fail on their 4th down. Big defensive play by Lexington right here as the defense comes up big, leading the charge, Nate Miller. The great tackle right there by Miller. So both teams fail on their first possession. Both defenses come up big on 4th down. Now back on offense, the Minutemen again. Robbie Cavallo is going to run hard for about a 6-yard gain. But the first quarter ended with all pretty silent. It was 0-0 at the end of one. The defense is dominating. Both teams had good drives, but both teams came up short on 4th down. We head to the second quarter, again more defense. Casey Kettleson, Justin Ortle. Great defensive play right there to stuff the run. 4th and 4. This would be one of many big 4th down plays in the game. We've already shown you 2, but here on 4th and 4, Sterling able to convert. Andy Schneider, a great quarterback rush, but Brian Demmer able to get the pass away to Andrew Faposia for the touchdown. On 4th and 4, Newman converts. They score first. They're going to add the extra point, and Newman has a 7-zip lead. The Minutemen now have the wind at their back here in the second quarter, and they go to work offensively, running the ball, though. Robbie Cavallo with a nice gain, running left right here. Phillip Brown leading the escort. Cavallo gets pretty good yards to the outside. Then it's Robbie Cavallo again. Lexington did not catch any breaks from the officials in the first half. We already showed you the questionable 4th down ruling. Well, they didn't even measure. Well, here's another questionable call. Nate Miller's pass to Justin Ortle is ruled a fumble. Now watch carefully. Miller's pass to Ortle. It's a very close call. Newman recovers the ball. Now Lexington cannot believe that it was ruled a completed pass and a fumble. They thought it should be incomplete. Watch it again. It's very, very close. Ortle makes the catch, but did he hit the ground before he fumbled? Well, it was a tough call that went against Lexington. Down 7-zip, though, the Lexington defense comes up big. Newman could have been driving for a score, but instead, right there, Nathan Miller and West Sedgwick on defense. It's now 4th down again, and this time they'll stop the option. 4th and 7, Lexington's defense comes up big. They stretch the play out. Josh Martin makes the tackle. It's first down going the other way. Now a beautiful drive. We'll show you every play in the drive. On first down, they traded the fade pattern to Justin Ortle just out of his reach. But boy, it was a great drive for quarterback Nate Miller and the gang. Very next play, it's now 2nd and 10. Miller to Casey Kettleson for a first down. It was a brilliant drive by Lexington. Trailing 7-zip, they put together this beautiful drive. Third play of the drive, Miller's going to hook up with Phillip Brown. Play action, Miller rolls to his right, takes his time, finds Brown, first down Lexington. 4th straight pass play on the drive. This time it's going to be Nathan Miller to Justin Ortle. Another nice pickup for the Minutemen. Then Robbie Cavallo running hard. They mix in a running play right here, and Cavallo's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards. And that even had the fans in the pickup truck cheering on the Minutemen. A huge crowd on hand. It's first down Minutemen. Here they come. And then it's quarterback Nathan Miller. He's going to tuck this one under as he goes back to pass. Instead of passing, he keeps it himself, picks up good yards. Then Miller's going to hook up on a beautiful pass play to Casey Kettleson. Just a gorgeous pass right here. Pick up of about 20, puts the ball inside, right at about the 10-yard line. First down for the Minutemen from there, and here come the Minutemen fans. Here come the Minutemen. Great drive they got going here. Nate Miller's made all the plays in the drive, and here he doesn't have a chance to make a play. So he does the intelligent thing. He throws the ball away. What a great 4-year starting quarterback Nate Miller's been. Then on second down, they're going to give the ball to Robbie Cavallo running left. Cavallo's going to pick up just a couple of yards, forcing a very difficult 3rd and 7. But boy, do they convert on 3rd and 7. Watch Cavallo on the screen pass, makes the one-handed catch, and then reaches those hands over the goal line for the touchdown. Minutemen crowd going crazy. Why not? A beautiful drive by Lexington. A 10-play drive, marching it right down the field and tying the ball game when Nathan Miller knocks home the extra point. This game was tied 7-7 with a $1:50 to go in the half. And the Minutemen weren't done yet because the defense would get the ball back for the offense. Josh Martin was all over the football field, fights off the tackle, fights off the block to make the tackle. Then Wes Sedgwick on 3rd down will make another great open field tackle, forcing the 4th down. Sedgwick, number 22, with a great shoestring tackle right there. It's Minutemen taking over after the punt. With 48 seconds to go, they take over the ball in their own 42. They try the old hook and lateral. It worked so well late in the first half versus Arcola. Worked okay right here. Nate Miller's going to hook up with Justin Ortle. Pretty good timing. Ortle's going to flip it to Casey Kettleson, but Sterling Newman kind of sniffed out the hook and lateral, picks up good yards, but did not go for the home run this time. Later, it's Nathan Miller to Justin Ortle. Ortle gets out of bounds. Then Nathan Miller again will hook up with Ortle. Lexington's putting together a final minute drive. Miller, Ortle, first down. That was 3rd and 1. They're able to pick up the first down. Now they send out Kettleson to the right. They're looking for that fade pattern, but the ball just overthrown right here. Then in the final seconds of the half, 14.9 seconds to go, they're going to get the pass to Ortle, but you got to give Sterling Newman credit. They were a hard-hitting defensive team. This is the biggest hit of the game. Bam! Knocks the ball loose, and Lexington has to settle for a 7-7 tie at halftime, but that's pretty good to settle for a 7-7 tie after trailing 7-0, and after that controversial fumble, it could have been worse. Instead, it's 7-7 at the half, and hey, we love Jim and Dave, our Dave La Rochelle, getting a little credit with the sign makers up there in Lexington. That's very nice of the folks. Okay, second half, here we go, let's get fired up. Let's go.
Stand perfect. Come on. Right here. He wants it worse. Don't let up.
No, baby.
Play some pride. Hard-nosed football, perfect. Go. Wide out. 24 minutes. All on the line. Let's go. Nothing. Now, first 24 minutes up front, they set tempo up front. Play Lexington football. Come off the ball and play Lexington football. Set tempo right off the bat. We've got 24 minutes to play. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Lexington's goal was to set the tempo, with Sterling Newman telling their team the same thing. They put together a drive to start the second half. Justin Ortle, Nate Miller, and Nathan Bernard make the tackle right here for the Minutemen. But on 4th and 8, we talked about those big 4th down plays in the game. 4th and 8, Newman on the drive. They're at the 23-yard line. Quarterback Brian Demmer is going to come up with a big play. Josh Martin's trying to fire up his boys. But Sterling Newman comes up with a big play. Quarterback Demmer's going to find Darren Bellini for a big first down. There were a couple of huge plays in the touchdown drives for Newman. They both came on 4th down. There's Bellini, takes it inside right about the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from there. A couple of plays later, the fullback would dive in on the fullback plunge. Touchdown Newman, and a very impressive drive to start the second half. Lexington though will catch a little bit of a break because the extra point is no good. So it's 13-7. Still a great drive by Newman. Not only did they score points, but they took 7 minutes off the clock. 7 minutes when Lexington would have had the wind at their back. Robbie Cavallo, great run right here to start things. Great block by Corey Leak. He's given up 55 pounds to the guy he's blocking, but Leak does the job. Next play, Leak, Josh Martin, and Ryan Homan Great blocking by Leak, Martin, and Holman, and Cavallo picks up more yards. Lexington's on the drive, going maybe for a tying score or go-ahead score, down by just 6. 3rd and 3, Nate Miller rolls out, gets the first down, but again, the big hit by Newman causes the fumble, and Newman takes over. A little bit depressed at the end of the 3rd quarter, but that would not last long because the very first play of the 4th quarter, the Minutemen fumble, then Newman fumbles. In fact, I believe everybody on the football field will fumble on this play. Newman tries the reverse, and look at who's got the football. They fumble it at the 30-yard line. It goes to the 20, now to the 10, and still fumbling the football. Finally, Josh Martin winds up with the pigskin in the end zone, and Celebration City in Lexington, the Minutemen score the wild fumble touchdown to tie the game. The excitement would continue because Nathan Miller makes the extra point. And Lexington has the lead with 11 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the game. The Minutemen are all fired up. They're ahead 14-13. The crowd's fired up. But the excitement would not last for long. Second play after the kickoff. Andrew Papocio is gone down the right sideline, breaks a couple of tackles, couple of Minutemen slip. Andrew Papocio does not slip. He takes it all the way for the touchdown. Huge play for Newman. Lexington had the momentum, but 2 plays after the wild fumble, Newman's into the end zone. They then go for the 2-point conversion. They convert. It's now 21-14. After a couple of punts, Lexington takes over late in the 4th quarter, and they get a drive going. Quarterback Nate Miller here on the quarterback draw picks up good yards. Then Miller's going to hook up with Casey Kettleson. How many times have we said Miller to Kettleson, Miller to Ortle, Robbie Cavallo the run? The great senior captains of this team would make a final run down the field here. Miller to Kettleson, then Miller to Ortle. Great catch by Justin Ortle right here. Sets up a 4th and 1. 4th and 1 with the season on the line. And Lexington would convert. Robbie Cavallo first watch Nate Miller try to draw the defense offsides with the bark here. They don't jump, but Robbie Cavallo able to get just enough of a jump to pick up the first down. But moments later, it's now 4th and 8 with 1:30 to go in the game. Nate Miller is going to do everything he can on this play, looking downfield, but the Sterling Newman team gets a good pass rush. Miller sacked. Lexington forced to give up the ball on downs. Give credit to the Lexington defense because they came up big. They forced the punt. They try their darndest to block the punt, but not only does Newman get off the punt, it's a terrific punt. Pinning Lexington deep. This would be the final play of Lexington's terrific season. Miller's desperation heave is heave no. Lexington's season comes to an end. Newman goes to the state championship. Lots of post-game from the end of a great dream season for the Lexington Minutemen.
All right. We got 31 guys here. We've got 31 guys that have committed themselves to being a good football team. And you've worked, and you've worked, and you've worked. And you've gotten better and better and better. No one expected you guys to be playing football on November 21st. Nobody. You got a coaching staff that could not be more proud of you. You got families that could not be more proud of you. And you got a community that could not be more proud of you. So when you walk off the field today, gentlemen, walk off the football field with your heads up, with your heads high, because you deserve it. Stand up. Team on to it. 1, 2, 3. Our kids laid it on the line. They played as hard as they could play for 48 minutes, and they've done that week in, week out. And I'm just really proud of the way our kids have played.
Yeah, we overheard your final talk to the boys, and I mean, what a year they had. A senior class that really battled for you every Friday night and every Saturday in the playoffs.
Those kids have really paid the price for 4 years, not just 1 year, for 4 years, and I couldn't be more proud of them. You know, it's nice to see the payoff when you put in that kind of effort and that kind of time and that kind of sweat, to see it pay off, and it has paid off for him. I'm really pleased for him.
I know the 4 kids, the 4 senior captains, it's tough to say goodbye to those 4 guys, 4 absolute guys who represented Lexington in the best possible way.
Yeah, without a doubt, some of the best players that have ever played here. You know, Nathan Miller, you're not going to replace Nathan Miller. And Ortle and Kettleson and Cavallo, those guys have had great careers. And they've got a lot to be proud of.
And beyond those 4, I mean, you had linemen that worked their tail off. I mean, you have to be so proud.
Guys like T.J. Heinzman and Robert Cleederman, guys that played very little varsity football coming into this year, and they stepped up and they just made great plays all year long. And I'm just, again, my hat's off to our kids.
If you can summarize 1998, 10 years from now, how are you going to remember this bunch?
Oh, you know, you always remember the great players. And we had a lot of great players, kids that made plays for us. And it's a football team I'll never forget.
Those are the words of Coach Don Tanny after tonight's game. Now we're going to talk to the 4 senior captains of this team. We're going to begin over here with Casey Kettleson, Justin Ortle right here, Nate Miller, and Robbie Cavallo. I'm going to begin with Casey. And Casey, I know it's obviously a tough feeling moments after your great high school career ends, but tell me a little of the emotions right now.
I feel really bad because this is what we worked for all year, and when it's over, there's just no words to describe it, because it's just like a heart being tore out of your chest.
But as tough as it is, I mean, you guys played so hard. You have to be proud of that.
We played with them, and we knew we could play with anybody. We could play with anybody, but we just didn't execute on some plays, and they out-physicaled us, and we just came up short.
Justin Ortle here. Justin had a great senior season as well. Tell me a little bit about your emotions now. I know this has got to be gut-wrenchingly tough.
Yeah, it's a big letdown for the entire team, but we played hard, played our hearts out, and we just had a couple of turnovers, and the game just didn't end up going our way.
You have so many memories. I'm sure playing with these 3 guys and playing with the whole team, I mean, you're going to take away a lot of memories.
Yeah, I love this team. From Nate, Robbie, and Casey, I love all of them. It's just been a tremendous experience to play with each and every one of them.
I'm going to turn over here to Nate Miller, and Nate, I'll never forget your freshman year. I saw you play against DMAC, and DMAC was a lot like you guys. They were a senior-dominated team then, and they kind of beat the heck out of you. They were a physical, strong team. Well, for 4 years, you guys got better. I know that's what Coach said to you, and you have to be proud of your 4-year career.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing with these guys, and it's unfortunate that we can't play one more game together, but we'll take away a lot of good memories with this, and it was a lot of fun, and I couldn't have a disappointed now, but I'm sure we'll look back on it and be one of the better things that we've done in our lives.
I mean, you played with a bunch of your friends. You probably never realized how important that is until late in your life, but it's been a great 4-year run.
Yeah, I mean, like Orr said, I mean, we love each other, and we're real close. We hang out with each other all the time, and I mean, we probably might not see each other too much after this year, and we'll look back on this and just look how much fun we had.
And Robbie Cavallo over here. Robbie scored that first touchdown on a great effort. And let me ask you about the game, first of all. It was a great effort. You guys really battled with a team that's a perennial powerhouse.
Yeah, we played them tough, and I thought we could beat them. I still think we could beat them, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be.
Lexington football is all about putting it on the line, and you did that. I mean, you have to be proud of the effort even in losing today.
Yeah, we played them tough. They're real physical, hit real hard. I guess it just wasn't meant to be.
I want to shake all your hands. You guys have been a pleasure to cover for the last 4 years. A terrific season. As we wrap up Football Rewind, we take a look back at the best plays of tonight. Here's a look back at WHOI. Congratulations to all the Minutemen coaches and players. It's been a fabulous run.
Number 1.